gonna get into the books. Your first book, Masquerade, is a book that I think you gave me the manuscript. It wasn't even in print form. Yeah. And I'm not a reader. I'm not an avid reader at all. But I read the book cover to cover without putting it down on a work name. And it's one of the most amazing things that I've ever experienced. Talk to the people about the title of the book and what prompted you to write that book.
Masquerade, the first published book that I have.
What year is this?
This was 2004. And what made me write Masquerade and what made me title it Masquerade, at the time, I was married at the time, and okay, I don't want to talk bad about anybody, because word travels, but
Don't talk bad.
I will say that Masquerade, the title means basically people who wear a mask, and then after they have gotten where they want to get and inflict the damage they want to inflict, then their mask comes off and you see who they really are. In the book, it centers around two characters. They're twin brothers, and they have a closeness, but it's an awkward closeness because you can tell that there's some things off. And then when they both inadvertently meet the same woman and they're really feeling her, then it comes out who's who, and who everyone's real feelings toward each other and toward the situation kind of all come out, and you learn a lot about the characters and how they deal with it and how their sibling, cohesion is tested and all of those things, and leads up to a lot of drama and an explosive ending. And I was offered a book deal initially from a publishing house, but it was 3 cents for every book sold. So I self-published it, and I sold 10,000 copies of that one, hard copies alone, at 10,000 at $15 a piece. That was all for me. So
that's like more platinum for self-publishing. One of the amazing things about Masquerade for me was not just the main characters and the main storyline, but the supporting characters and how you tied their lives together. And it was one point in the book that it became a cliffhanger from that point to the very end. It was very early on. The connections that were made, that you made within the stories, like, where did those storylines come from, and what prompted you to craft it in that way, where towards the end of the story, everybody seems to be connected in some way, shape, or form?
I watched a ton of TV and movies growing up, and to this day, most TV shows that I watch, I can predict the ending. Most movies I watch, I can predict who did it, who's the bad guy, the why. It's not often that I get surprised, and that's why when it happens, it sticks out to me and it stays with me. When I can watch something, because it's rare that I can watch something and the entire time wonder, well, what's going on with that? Because my mind will just, I've watched so many things, I'll just figure these things out. So to stick with me, you have to keep me going, and it's hard to do because so many things have been done. Everything's a remake now, or everything is something you saw somewhere. So for me, and for what I want from my audience, I want them to read it. I'm gonna give them a lot of characters. There's gonna be at least one that they relate to personally. Everyone has varying backgrounds, everyone has varying status, and you gravitate to someone, and I make sure that there are situations, there are things going on that you have to figure out, that you want to know what's going on.